Ladies and gents, it's Thursday, January 4th, and today we're going to be delivering a crew cab Silverado with the standard box. If you remember a couple of videos ago, I had a customer that specifically needed the standard box truck. I was able to locate this one. It's a 2023. We got it from another dealer. Thank you very much to the dealer who gave us the vehicle. And John, thank you very much for your business. As you can see here, truck's all cleaned up, ready to go. I have it in our prime parking spot right in front of the showroom where it is just so picturesque. Now in today's video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about inventory, because we actually have more cars in stock right now than we've had in a long time. A bunch of stuff just came in as the year was ending. We currently have 62 new vehicles on the lot, on this dealer lot here at Schumacher Chevrolet of Livingston. And we have, I think, 8 more on the way. I just saw the truck pass, so it should be coming around any second. And I'm just curious what vehicles we have on that specific truck. It should be pulling up any second, and yes, there it is. What I'm excited to talk to you about is some of the cars that we got, because we have some vehicles that came in that are vehicles that we just have not had here for a long time. It looks like on this truck we have a bunch of Traverses and a couple of our Chevy Bolts. We even have a Chevrolet Malibu, which we got a few of these in the last few days. I'm just going to take you on a quick lot walk, and I'm going to show you some of the things that have come in. One of the main vehicles we got that we were waiting for was Bolts, right? So we have a bunch of Bolt EUVs and EVs that have arrived. Now, all of these vehicles are sold. They're not available. They're cars that people have been waiting for quite some time. We really were hoping that they would show up before the year ended, but they did not. So these are like the first deliveries of 2024, which actually works out for some customers because now that federal incentive, that $7,500, comes off at point of sale. So even though you're buying it in January, you're not going to have to wait all the way until the following year to actually file for that $7,500 on your taxes. You're going to get that money off up front. And speaking of them not showing up on time, we were kind of counting on these vehicles. So if you remember in the previous video, we had a goal we had to hit. Let's just say, we'll leave it at this. I did my part. What I do is I look at what the number is, I divide it by how many salespeople are here, and I make sure I hit that number or better. I did better than the number I had to hit. So I'm happy with that. Right here's something you haven't seen for quite a while at our store, our Chevy Malibu. This is a 2024 LS trim, MSRP $26,670. The only items we added to this vehicle is a package that gives you side blinds on alert and rear crush traffic, and we also added the all-weather floor liners. So nice sedan at a nice price point if you're looking for that kind of car. And we also have one here in white, and we had the black one on a truck. So 3 Malibus in stock, again, more than we've had in easily 5 months, 6 months. Another thing you have not seen here in a long time, this I'm actually really excited about because this is the end of an era. These are the last 2 we're ever going to see here at this store. The Chevrolet Camaro. Now this is a LT trim RS automatic. We added the black wheels with the red calipers. We also added the tech package. I think MSRP is around $38,500 something. This one's in shark skin gray. And then I have a duplicate car over here, which is the same exact model but in black. Let me just look at the window sticker on this one real quick because I can see it in the window here. $38,530. So we do have 2 of these in stock. Again, Camaros no longer being built. These are the last 2 we're ever going to see. These are the V6 engines, and I'm really excited that we have these because we generally, we don't do a lot of Camaros here. I shouldn't say that we don't do a lot of Camaros here. In the recent years, we haven't done a lot of Camaros here. Just haven't had a lot of allocations. So it's nice to have these cars available for sale. To go down the list here, the Chevy Trax, we currently have 11 in stock. I'm just going to highlight one, this cacti green 2RS with a sunroof. Really sharp looking vehicle. The cacti green is a little bit of a rare color. So if you're interested in that and you're in the Jersey area, by all means, reach out, let me know. And we have 10 other Trax in stock, various equipment, colors, models, trims, that sort of thing. We currently have 9 Chevrolet Trailblazers on the ground. This one here is like a base RS trim, so it gives you all the sporty look, but you're just under $30,000 at $29,995. And just like the Trax, we have a bunch of different trims and colors and things like that, so it's nice to have a bunch of those in stock. Next up, Equinox. We've always had a decent amount of these over the last few months. Right now I think we have about 11 in stock. We have them in a variety of packages, like I keep saying. We have the RS trim, we have a Premier, we have a bunch of LTs, we have them with and without sunroofs, so definitely a nice selection of Equinoxes in stock and ready to go. If the Equinox is too small, you want something a little bit bigger, you can go with a Blazer. We have these 2 right here, one in white, one in black. I have another one somewhere else. This is still a 5-passenger vehicle, so if you need a 3rd row, you'd move up to a Traverse, but if you want something a little bigger than Equinox, Blazer's the way to go. This is the new 2024 with the new front end. It does have a bigger screen on the inside. Really nice looking. You know, it's funny, somebody mentioned in the comments that everything really does look alike, and they do. Like when I'm on the lot and I'm looking at a Blazer and a Trailblazer, there's certain little cues you got to kind of look for, because they all do look very similar from a distance. They all share that same Chevrolet front grille, front headlights, you know, that big bar with the bow tie across the front. Obviously, this is a 2023 Traverse. We'll have a 24 redesign coming out later in the year. People are very excited about that. We already ordered our first two. I think we ordered 3 RS trim and 1 Z71. So hopefully we'll see those in the coming months. All the Traverses coming in are still 2023 model. This is actually an LS. This is the base model Traverse in all-wheel drive. $38,835. You know, for a 7-passenger vehicle, if you need something that just moves people around, I mean, fantastic choice right here. We do still have this brand new 2024 Suburban Premier. This showed up the other day. This is a 24. 24 is a carryover for the 23 model year. In 2025 model year, that's where you're going to see the difference, the new front end, the new interior, you know, the refreshed model of the Suburban and Tahoe. Silverados, we still have a bunch. You've seen these in videos before. These are all the regular cab work trucks. Still have all 5. These are, you know, 2FLs, RSTs, a mix of 8 cylinders. I've got a Trail Boss here, and a mix of, like I said, 8 cylinders and the 2.7 liter turbo. The one I sold that's getting delivered later today is actually a 2023, and that 2023 had a lot of savings on it. Because this truck was a 2023, there was some more rebates on it, and because of the incentives that the customer qualified for, he's actually saving just shy of $9,900 off this truck. This truck's MSRP, if you will. And that's a completely different deal than the deal we did earlier in December when we sold the ZR2. If you remember correctly, we sold that truck at MSRP, and it was only one rebate on that truck of $250. So yes, there's great deals out there. It just depends on what truck you're looking at and what the trim level is and what it has. Certain trucks have more rebates, and you may qualify for certain rebates based on different trim levels of the same exact truck, the same Silverado in a sense. This truck here is actually the 5.3 liter V8. If you would go with a 2.7 liter turbo, the Turbo Max as they call it now, you'd actually save even more. I just want to thank you again for watching the videos over on this channel. With the last video, we got to 420 hours of view time. We need to get to 4,000 hours. So with this video and you guys watching, this will definitely help out. I'm thinking about what I want to do. At the beginning of every month, I want to do a video on our inventory, just like I did today, like you watched. This way you can see where we're starting our month, what kind of cars we have in stock. And in that same video, I will go over what I sold for the month prior, right? So in the month of December, I did finish with 20.5 delivered vehicles, meaning delivered on the road, not sold and waiting, whether it be an order or something like that. 13.5 were new, 7 were used. The 7 used ones were all Chevrolets, 2 Traxxas, 3 Traverses, a Tahoe, and a Silverado. The 13.5 new ones were 4 Trailblazers, 4 Equinoxes, 3 Silverados, a Bolt, a C8, and a Trax. And the half was, what was the half? That was an Equinox?
Yes.
So Dave Freeman's behind the camera here. The half was with Dave Freeman. I sold the vehicle, I got the front half, but it was a customer that came in looking for him. He was off, so he got the back half. So 20.5. Funny enough, Dave Freeman and I both tied. We both did 20.5 units in the month of December. And although it hasn't been confirmed yet, we started December tied for the year. So it looks like we actually may have tied for the year in sales, which is pretty cool. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the car industry.